Hello, in today's video, I'm gonna do a mock test of IELTS speaking part 3. Hi, my name is Suguru and I have got an 8.5 in IELTS speaking. Are you ready? Now let's hear my responses. Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, people of my country, Japanese people, we like to keep things neat and tidy because public hygiene is one of our biggest topics of interest. I think that's because we Japanese people, when we are kids, we are taught by our parents or teachers to never leave dirty things behind. So for example, if we go camping, then if we eat and drink, we feel that we have to put garbage, food wrappings and some food that we didn't eat, or empty bottles, we feel that we have to put those things in trash can. And if there are no trash cans, then we have to take them back home. We never leave those things behind in a public place. But some people do, unfortunately. But I think many Japanese people feel that we have to keep public places clean and sanitary because those places are used by other people as well. I'm kind of against this because I think it's scientifically proven that a little exposure to dirty things, for example, for kids to play with mud and make sandballs and sandcastles and playing with little beetles and butterflies and stuff, those experiences and exposure to bacteria and germs, therefore, I think that helps children develop immunity. So if a child is confined in a place where everything is clean, like no dust, no bacteria zip, then actually those kids will grow up to be kind of weak against allergies or disease. So it's not a good thing. Why? I think that's because if a place, whether it's a museum or amusement park or even a company's headquarters, if a place is visited by many people, then it means that the place is watched by many people. And this fact, the fact that the place is used by many people, kind of creates a pressure upon the people who runs this place or who manages this place to pay attention to detail. So if any surface has dust accumulating on it, or if there are fallen hairs in corners, then that will disillusion those visitors, and that might create some bad rumor about this place. And if it's a business, then that might have a catastrophic effect, because many people will talk about it and decide not to go to this place anymore. So yeah, that's why people who managers of a place that is visited by many people tends to pay attention to detail and therefore keep everything very well organized and clean. Now time to review some of the vocabulary that I used today so that you can use it in your next test. Let's begin. We have to keep public places clean and sanitary. 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 Sanitary means clean. Sanitary. So if a child is confined in a place where everything is clean, like no dust, no bacteria, zip. No something, no something, zip. No something, no something, zip. This is a kind of comical way of emphasizing that you don't have anything. Zip is another way of saying zero. So zip can follow a list of things that you don't have, whereby you emphasize you have nothing. Let's take a look at some example sentences. His room was completely empty. No lights, no furniture, zip. His room was completely empty. No lights, no furniture, zip. Another example. The movie I saw last night was boring. It had no romance, no philosophy, zip. The movie I saw last night was boring. It had no romance, no philosophy, zip. No something, zip. Or if they are like fallen hairs in corners, then that will disillusion those visitors. Disillusion someone. Disillusion someone. To disillusion someone means to disappoint someone, especially by making them see an unpleasant reality. Disillusion someone. Now let's think about my responses based on one of these scoring components. Today I want to focus on grammar. Grammatical accuracy means, of course, you should make no grammar mistakes. But does that mean you have to be perfect? No. You can make a few mistakes and still get the highest score. But to get the highest score, your mistakes cannot be systematic errors. What does this mean? A systematic error is an error that you make because you don't know how to fix it. So you keep making the same mistake again and again. Let's watch some parts of my response. The people who runs this place or who manages this place, managers of a place that is visited by many people tends to pay people who runs. What the hell was I thinking? Of course I know that when a subject word is plural, we don't need an S at the end of the verb. Of course I knew that. But silly me added an S, and I did that not just once, but 3 times. That sucks. Would this negatively affect my score? I think it would, because I made this mistake 3 times, although I knew the grammar rule. So the examiner would have taken it as a systematic error. If I made this mistake only once, I think I could still get a 9 for grammatical accuracy. But 3 times? Nah. So, if you are aiming for the perfect score, remember that you can't make a systematic error. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.